Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our brand new special Let's Play. Today, we're going to be playing New Super Mario Brothers, released in 2006 for the brand new Nintendo DS. Actually, it wasn't really brand new. It wasn't like a launch title, nothing. It was like 2 years old at that point. New Super Mario Brothers. This is my first Mario game on this channel. Yes, and this is actually going to be a really interesting game because if you guys didn't know, I was not born in the 90s. I was not born in the 80s. I was born in 2000. So for me personally, New Super Mario Brothers was the Super Mario Brothers of my Gen Z generation. And this game has like such a important like thing to me. Like this is a very important game to me personally. And even in this awesome intro, we see Mario, and it's not just Super Mario Brothers, it's New Super Mario Brothers. And I'm excited to really do this game because again, this is such an important game to me. And I feel like it's being kind of overlooked. I mean, to be honest with you, I actually played Super Mario Brothers somehow before I played this game, but New Super Mario Brothers is very important to me. And it is actually the first 2D Mario game to be released in quite some time at the time of the game's release, actually. And for that reason, it has such a special place. And in fact, this is actually the first game that kickstarted the new Super Mario Brothers series, which may or may not be over. I think it's pretty much over at this point since there hasn't been really a release since 2018 in the form of New Super Mario Deluxe. But anyway, here we got the plot, okay? So Mario and Peach are having a nice little walk, and oh shit. Fucking clouds just decided to come in, and who the freak is that? Oh no, it's the Bowser Jr. Even though, okay, so I'm gonna drop the facade. Yes, Peach is captured once a fucking again, just like every other Mario game in existence. Besides maybe the games where she is playable, I guess. Even some of those, though. And this time, she's actually being captured by Bowser Jr., which was a newcomer at this point in the series. And here we have World 1-1, which I love this level so much. It's very iconic to me. I think it's just as iconic as World 1-1. And what the freak is that? That's a big ass mushroom. What the freak is that? Why is it? Why is it bouncing? Oh shit! So yeah, this guy's this isn't just called New Super Mario Bros. Just because it's a new game. It's called New Super Mario Bros. Because we got new power-ups. And one of them is the Mega Mushroom, which is an amazing power-up, which unfortunately is timed. It'll dissipate after a little while. But the Mega Mushroom is basically a power-up in Mario, New Super Mario Bros., which allows Mario to get really, 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 really big and stomp and crush anything that's in front of him. The problem with it is that it is, again, like I just said, it's limited. Like there's a time limit to it, which isn't too bad. But I'll explain later why. I feel like it could have been a better power. And of course, after World 1-1, we have World 1-2, which of course is underground level. I mean, this is just kind of status quo. Every Mario game that's like this has an underground level like this. So this game is of course like fucking awesome. If you guys actually notice, Mario, if you've ever played this game before, this game looks pretty good. Okay, like I did a lot of creative liberties with this Let's Play. And the reason why is because I can't really mention it, but you guys should know, okay? If you know, you know. The reason why Mario looks so awesome, the anti-aliasing and, the amazing graphics, and why the... shit, I died. Why the, the bottom screen is so small. I took some creative liberties. You might see some stuttering. It's not bad stuttering, though. I'm playing this on a DS. If you guys know, you know. Nintendo's watching this anyway. I don't know if they're watching this. They're probably not, but who knows? So if you also notice, just like any other Mario game, there's power-ups, there's coins, there's blocks to break, there's enemies, Goombas, Koopa Troopas, there's lots more. There's also star coins, which star coins are... I think they're kind of like Yoshi coins in Super Mario World. I don't know too much about those, honestly. I never really cared too much about Yoshi coins. But star coins in this game, as far as I know, are used for extra mushroom houses, which there are mushroom houses in this game where you can get like power-ups and extra lives and specific other power-ups, you want to keep an eye out for star coins usually. They're not too bad, but if you want 100% completion, then you probably want to be on the lookout for, like, you know, star coins and whatnot. They're not too hard to find, honestly. I'm definitely not gonna get them all in this playthrough, honestly, because I don't really care too much about them. But yeah, it's definitely something that you probably should just look out for. So with that being said, that was World 1-2. It was a really easy level. If you notice, Mario, I forgot to mention this. Mario does have a lot of his moves from other Mario games. So you've seen it multiple times at this point, but I can like do triple jumps, I can do wall jumps. Basically, all the moves that Mario has, most of them at least, minus like the punch and the little fucking crouch kick that he can do in Mario 64. He's basically like 3D Mario, except that he controls in a 2D plane, which is great for versatility. You know, one of the things I kind of had a problem with the original Super Mario Brothers is that, and then take this with a grain of salt, because of course, you know, I've played this, you know, Super Mario Brothers, and to me it's a really hard game. Yes, I just admitted that, and I'll get to that later. But Mario's not that really versatile in that game. He can jump and use power-ups. It's like 2 of them, but like, well, 3 of them technically, but you know, it's not really a versatile game. And, you know, you can't really fault them for that. You know, it's like the first game in the series. I mean, what are you really gonna do? Well, technically it's the 3rd game in the series, because there was Donkey Kong first, and then there was, you know, Super Mario. No, there was Mario Brothers, and then it was Super Mario Brothers. But we all usually cite Super Mario Brothers as the start of the series. Now, if anyone's wondering, this is technically not a part of the Super Mario series, technically, because the Super Mario series is actually a series I did not know was actually a thing until I knew stuff about, like, you know, Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2, USA, and Mario World, and 64, Sunshine Galaxy, Galaxy 2, Mario World, and Odyssey. So that's like the Super Mario series right there. But this is the new Super Mario Brothers series. It doesn't really matter though, because we all know that Mario's canon is not really something that's important. You know, I'm just saying this as a Sonic fan, or I used to be a Sonic fan, or avid Sonic fan. You know, this is how I look at things. So yeah. Now we have our first little halfway dungeon house. Forgive me, because I can't really remember if it was in the original Super Mario World, because technically this is a sequel to that. Which is weird, because again, I just said that Super Mario World, shit. Being crushed fucking sucks, but fuck. In the original Mario World, there was a overworld map feature. It was in Mario 3 as well, but Mario World was like a really expansive world. It was like, you know, not just a level select. New Super Mario Brothers DS brings that back. Although I will admit that it is a little bit more like Super Mario Brothers 3, which isn't bad. But you know, it's not like Dinosaur Island or anything. Like, this is the Mushroom Kingdom. We're trying to fight, you know, Bowser Jr., trying to get the princess back, and you know, just freaking save the day and stuff like that. So that's basically what we're doing, just like any other Mario game. This dungeon is actually really cool. I think it's really easy, because, you know, of course, it's the first dungeon in the game. Of course, I get all 3 star coins. It's really easy here. And yeah, I mean, you know, one thing that people don't really talk about, I think, in this game is the music. I've actually heard people say that the music in Super Mario, like New Super Mario Brothers DS, is actually kind of like bad or whatever. I've even heard stuff like that. I have to completely disagree. I love the music and the atmosphere of this game. I come from this era, so I really like this era of Mario. If you notice on like the sides of the screen right now, you can see Mario and Luigi. And this era, like, just the way that these models look. I mean, sure, they're not as stylized as renders of Mario now, but in my honest opinion, this was like my childhood. Like, it seemed like they were kind of going with a simple, more awesome looking Mario, and I don't know, it was just awesome. And what the freak, it's Bowser Jr. What the freak? Well, that was easy. Yeah, Bowser Jr. does not put up a really decent fight at all. Like, this is his first boss. It makes sense, but I've never played Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, I know I've sinned. But, I feel like he put up a more of a fight in that game as opposed to this. But anyway, even if it was a first boss. But anyway, let's save. And, I think I gotta do something. I gotta restart the game and. Hey, it's a boy Luigi! Oh my god! Go Ouija indeed. Yes, so I'm gonna admit something really stupid, okay? So you can play as Luigi in this game, similar to Super Mario, or any other Super Mario, platforming game before this. You can play as Luigi. You don't need to do two-player in this game, which I'll talk about later with two-player and stuff like that, which that is in this game as well. But two-player isn't. I mean, Luigi, fuck. Luigi is in this game, and he's not, as far as I know, he's actually not different from Mario. It's like a Super Mario Brothers 1 situation, where basically Luigi is a glorified skin. The good thing is that he's not using Mario's voice lines and making them more higher pitched. No, this is Luigi's original voice. Well, same voice actor, which is Charles Martinet, and just with a different, tone. But this Luigi is pretty much the same as Mario. And yeah, now I will admit something, which is really embarrassing for me to say. Oh yeah, also this is the mini mushroom. I should probably explain that. This is basically a controversial, I would say, power up in the Mario series because it is really powerful. Oh, it's not powerful. What the fuck? It is kind of versatile. You jump a lot. Your jumps are a lot more floatier. I think you jump a little higher, I think, but you're basically really small. You can fit into certain crevices and secret paths, and you can run on water. And as awesome as that sounds, it's honestly not all that good because since you're mini and you're not like big or whatever, you still can die in like one hit, which is the very unfortunate thing about it. It's a power up that's kind of integral to actually get 100% completion actually, which isn't inherently too much of a bad thing, but it is kind of weird. But anyway, to explain something right quick, I'm just gonna be honest. I actually did not know you could play as Luigi in single player back when I played this game. Like when I first played this game for like so many years, I probably didn't know about this until probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And this is like the first time I played this game in a while. So yeah, I did not know. For all you people out there who are fucking really curious, yeah, I never knew that Luigi, you can play as him in single player in the main game. So the fact that I know that now is good, but I just wish I knew about that earlier. Now, if I probably had a manual for this game, I probably would have known about that. But growing up, for some weird reason, I actually know I did own a actual retail copy of New Super Mario Brothers DS, but I'm not sure if I had the manual. I'm not even sure if it even said anything like that in the manual, because you already know, like back in the day when back in the day, like when games actually had manuals, they used to explain lots of stuff, and when you first bought a game, and ooh, awesome power up, but back when you first got the game, and you have awesome manuals, of course, you would read the manual like before you went home after you just got the game from like some like GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, whatever freak. And I don't know if I've ever really read it. Anyway, so now we have our first water level, and of course, it's an auto scroller, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like auto scrolling levels. It's not that offensive because, of course, this is nobody saw that. This is not Sonic. Auto scrolling levels are really offensive when it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but looking at you, Sonic Forces. But Super Mario Brothers DS is a lot more forgivable with this. It's pretty fine. Just show that pause screen off. But It's fine. But what I should explain is the power up that we have on our back right now, which is the blue shell. Which the blue shell is a really awesome power up. It's introduced in this game, and basically it's kind of like the Cape Feather of Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. Yes, because it is the best power up in the game. I'm just gonna be honest. It is definitely the best power up in the game because, for one thing, you can sprint in this game, right? Just like other Mario games. You can sprint in this game, and what that's sprinting, when you sprint with the shell, you actually roll like a Koopa Trooper. Like, not like when you kick it, but you when you actually use you're actually in a Koopa Trooper shell. You actually are basically invincible unless like you get crushed or you fall into a pit and you die. It's not really invisible with everything, but it's pretty all right. You guys also might be wondering like, why am I pausing? It's probably it's no reason. Nintendo's watching this, so yeah, it's just no reason. I just really want to show off that amazing pause screen, man. I just love it so much. Like, don't you guys like that? Anyway, so basically, the show is pretty awesome because of that. The other good thing about it is that when you press down and you jump, actually no, you can actually do a ground pound in this game just like every other Mario game. Like, well, Super Mario 64, it's a Super Mario 64 move. And the ground pound in this, with this, see right there, actually, if you're going fast enough, you'll go into a Koopa Trooper shell, you start sliding, you're invincible. You go into any enemy, and when I say any enemy, but anyway, you can do a ground pound with the shell, which is pretty awesome. But what the good thing about this shell is that if you actually press down while you're using the shell, you're basically invincible. Like, if you're crouching with the shell, if anything like comes into contact with you, you're basically invincible, which is awesome, which is freaking amazing. Seriously, it is. But I mean, it's like whatever. But anyway, so yeah, you definitely want to keep an eye out for the shells. They don't actually spawn in like normal levels, unfortunately. You have to get, those pink blocks that are like flying around. Well, those are like special blocks that kind of fly around sometimes and give you special powers, like I'm about to show up here. Every time you see me go back to the hub world, they actually are in the hub world before you go in there. But every time you go back to the hub world, once you like die or you complete the level, they start to move around from like level to level. So if you want a really specific and awesome power up, you want to go to the level where the pink block is. So just keep an eye out for that, because usually the blue shell is actually in those blocks. The Mega Mushroom spawns in like regular, blocks, and the Mini Mushroom even. But unfortunately, the shell doesn't. And unfortunately, I just lost it, which means bad. Although it's not that bad considering the fact that, we'll get it back later. Don't worry. We'll definitely use that awesome blue shell later. It's only a matter of time. But, yeah, so basically speaking, yeah, you want to keep an eye out for the pink blocks, which is pretty mandatory if you want to find it. And, we got that one to the beat, yes. But yeah, personally speaking, I don't know when I first played the New Super Mario Brothers. I don't really know. It's like one of those memories that I don't know. Like, I don't know when I first played Kingdom Hearts. I could cite a time where I first played it. Actually, I really don't know. Actually, now I think about it, I really don't know when I first played this game. It's because it's actually, to be honest with you guys, New Super Mario Bros. Is actually the best-selling DS game ever made, and that's saying something because the DS is actually the second best-selling console of all time. Somewhere in like 100-something units. I have no idea, but there's a reason why you probably saw everybody back in the 2000s have a DS, and also, we just did really good on that level. I'm not sure what the stipulation for this is, but when you do really good in a level, and by that I think when you get like a really high score, the original Super Mario Brothers level clear theme will play and fireworks will go off, and you'll get like a mushroom house at the start of the hub world. So you'll go all the way back, and usually it'll be some like a extra life house, or it'll be a item house. It might even be a mega mushroom house. Those actually are a thing in this game. So yeah. So we're just about to legitimately get this right quick, and just try to do what you gotta do to get as many lives as you can. So it's not that hard, I just kind of quit and saved the game, and I just added that. That's what I did. Yeah, every time you see me do that, it's me quitting and saving, and then going back in just to, of course. And now we got a whole lot of lives. So yeah. And then I just got a ton on these hoes. Anyway. So yeah. But with that being said, yeah, the DS was everywhere at one point, and it was a really popular console. Everybody had a DS. I don't know what was going on with Nintendo in the 2000s, but they were going crazy with the Wii and the freaking the DS. So New Super Mario Brothers is actually the best-selling game for the DS. It's one of the most played games. And with that being said, I have no idea how. I don't know. I think one day I was just on a bus in elementary school, and someone brought their DS and started playing it, and then somehow down the line I bought it somehow, and it's been with me ever since. So yeah, that's my extremely brief Super Mario Brothers history. Well, New Super Mario Brothers history. Of course, right here I try to like do a ground pound on this thing, but it doesn't really work. But yeah, I love this game though. I don't think it's my favorite Mario game, but it's definitely like a solid entry in the series. I definitely feel like everybody has played it. I was about to say probably everybody should play it, but then again, you got to remember everybody played this game, and that's not even an exaggeration. Everybody played this game, so it's not really a hard stretch. Ah, shit. Fucking lava. If anybody knows me, you know that I fucking hate lava in any world, so a lot of these levels give me a lot of anxiety. Yeah. Fucking sky worlds, fucking ice worlds, fucking any world. It's nothing compares to this. Alright, I fucking hate lava. But now we have our first big castle fight. And unfortunately, we're small. And I just got, a ton on these hoes again. Bowser Jr.? What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, it's Bowser! Well, it's him? I don't know what to do. And just like every other Mario game, if Bowser isn't the first thing, yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, yay for you, Luigi. That was kind of dark. Huh. Bowser's skin just peeled off because he was burning. That's never happened before. Yeah, with that being said, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's pretty much the first part of Super Mario Brothers DS. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that I have to probably get into, but of course, we have other episodes for that. So be tuned for the next couple of episodes of New Super Mario Bros. DS. We're going to get on a whole lot in this commentary. And hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, and if it's like you saw, you want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamPlays77, as well as a Discord. Link in the description down below. Anyways, with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Have a good night day when you're watching this. And as always, hasta.